all that was created. Then the eyes, the illuminating God's Son, the power of vision, and the object of sight, all became manifested. Please repeat. Thus when everything existed in darkness, the Lord desired to see Himself and all that was created. Then the eyes, the illuminating God's Son, the power of vision, and the object of sight, all became manifested. Purport. The universe is by nature dense darkness, and therefore the total creation is called tamas, or darkness. The night is the real feature of the universe, for then one cannot see anything, including oneself. The Lord, out of His causeless mercy, first desired to see Himself and all the creation as well, and thus the sun became manifested. The power of vision for all living things were possible, and the objects of vision were also manifested. This means that the whole phenomenal world became visible after the creation of the sun. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
You want to do the other verse also? You want to do the other verse also? It's both hearing and seeing. Yeah?
Bodhyamanasya rishibhir Atmanastajikhrishata Karnauchaniravideta Dishashotram gunagraha. A development of the desire of the great sages to know the ears, the power of hearing, the controlling deity of hearing, and the objects of hearing became manifested. The great sages desired to hear about the self. Purport. As stated in the Bhagavad Gita, by advancement of knowledge, one should try to know about the Supreme Lord, the summum bonum of everything. Knowledge does not mean knowledge only of the laws of nature or physical knowledge, which are working by the direction of the Lord. The scientists are eager to hear about the physical laws working in material nature. They are eager to hear through the medium of radio and television about things taking place far away from them on other planets, but they should know that the power of hearing and the instruments for hearing were given to them by the Lord for hearing about the self, but about the Lord. Unfortunately, the power of hearing is misused in hearing the vibrations of mundane affairs. The great sages were interested in hearing about the Lord through Vedic knowledge and nothing more. That is the beginning of oral reception of knowledge.
Report. Finish. So here we have the Lord. Yesterday was the power of what?
The volume is not audible. Everybody is sitting. I understand. All youngsters, right? That's what I don't like. All youngsters, but nobody has the spirit, you know. The volume is able to be there. Everybody is hearing no sound is coming. Nobody likes, you know. Now what is this? Very active, you know.
Hare Krishna. Yesterday we were talking about what? The tongue, yes? You understood that yesterday? So today, the universal form of the Lord or the Paramatma feature is manifesting the power of sight. Yes? And the power of speech. Two things, yes? We are covering two verses. So this power of sight is from the eyes, and in order for us to see, the Lord manifests our eyes, correct? But our eyes cannot function without the presence of the sun. Is it not? Can you see without the sunlight or some kind of light? Not possible. Yes? That's why in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, I am Sasi Suryoha. Correct? Yesterday the verse, Rasovrajam Rasopiyasya Paramdristva Nirvartate. 7 1. Huh? What verse is that? Ba means light. So you see here in this verse, Prabhu Sme Sachi Surayo Pranava Sarva Vedeshu. Before I go, go to the Sanskrit again. Yeah. Sabde ke Purusham Nirsu. Again, Sabde means what? Sound, hearing. See? So Krishna is explaining here, I am the taste and I am also the light of the sun and the moon. And Pranava Sarva Vedus, what is Pranava? Sound is again sound. Sabda, sound vibration. Read the translation. Can read the translation? I cannot hear, no? I have to read. Because no, the reading, this thing will not go inside if I don't read. Also, you must buy 2 mic, one more. Then you find a double jack. Then you can go there and someone can read also. Otherwise this recording will not be so good. So, Omsana Kunti, I am the taste of water, the light of the sun and the moon, the syllable Om in Vedic mantras, and I am the sound in ether and ability in man. See? So today's verse corresponds with this. Yes? Everything is coming from who? From the Lord. So without the Lord, it is not possible for us to see or to hear. Correct? So the seeing, we all like to see, but if you see material objects, then that object will become a source of what we say, bondage. See? So the seeing, if you see, material activities, then develops attachment. You understand? This is explained in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, text 62. Right? See? When the senses act with the sense object, an attraction develops. Yes? See? While contemplating the objects of the senses, the person develops attachment for them, and from such attachment lust develops, and from lust anger arises. You see the power of interacting with the seeing, correct? Yes? See, the seeing attracts the mind, and the mind, by contemplating, it develops an attachment. And from that attachment, what comes? Kama and then Krodha. You understand this point? So what we should do, not see, close the eyes. What to do? Don't see. Close. Just like Bilvamangal Thakur, he took earpins and he blinded. No more seeing. So I will give you all earpins. Is that practical? So how to do this seeing then? Not only seeing, you see what happens, you go to 11, 22, 21. Sorry, 11, 21, 21. Okay, you go before this, 20. 20. Yeah. One more verse. 19. It's the same point. Yes? One who accepts material sense objects as desirable certainly become attached to them. From such attachment, lust arises, and this lust creates quarrel among men. Just before anger, there's what? Quarreling. So you see how detrimental it is by engaging in whimsical seeing the material. Yes? It's very risky. So how to counter this? How to counter this seeing propensity? Seeing Krishna. How to see Krishna all the time? Deity, yeah, I am seeing here, after I go out, I don't see anymore. Then how to do it? Yes, I will be seeing so many things, correct? Will you go out there and see Krishna? I can.
See, we have to see through the Vishnu Shastra.
Yeah, we have to see through Shastra. How to see through Shastra? Carry the Shastra along every time? Okay, you see Shastra. Like this? Practical, we are talking about practicality. How to do this? Yes? And it's very overwhelming, correct? Is it not? Hello? So what's the solution? Huh?
Following the spiritual master.
11, 14. I think it's 36. 27. The mind of one meditating upon the objects of sense gratification is certainly entangled in such objects. But if one constantly remembers me, then the mind is absorbed in me. Right? Yes? So how to constantly remember Krishna? Yeah? How? You are doing that? You got to tell me practically, how you're doing this. Correct? Practical, how? How are you going to be remembering Krishna? How? What? Sadhana.
Speak
Huh?
louder, speak louder.
By engaging in devotional service. So, okay, let's make a test. You are going out alone. You're remembering Krishna all the time. How? Tell me, we are talking about what? Practical, yes? Yes or not? Huh? So how to do this? By telling them not to come in front of you. Close this. Eh? What? I cannot hear. There's so many work not related, how? Don't do. Anything not related, don't do. Come on, what is the practical solution to this? Then some, okay, we will chant Hare Krishna. But are you going to chant all the time? So how to do this? How? Spiritual master will give the instruction. Whether you will follow or not, that's another thing. Yes? So the solution for this is to always meditate on the Super Soul. You have to learn how to see, even not seeing, but theoretically understanding that Krishna is in the heart of. So the moment you bring Krishna into your mind, like this word, somehow, Ramdra, you constantly remember me. How to remember Krishna? By learning to see that the Krishna is in the heart of everybody. Yes? So the moment you bring Krishna into your thought, then yes, you immediately become detached from sense gratification. You understand? That's why it's explained in this another verse, 11:29. How to do that? This is also here in this verse. I think 11:29:15. I think. Okay, 11:29:15. You see this verse? For one who constantly meditates upon my presence within all persons, the bad tendency of rivalry, envy, and abusiveness, along with false ego, are very quickly destroyed. Are you following this point? Huh? What? Go to the next verse. Disregarding the ridicule of one's companion, one should give up bodily conception and its accompanying embarrassment. One should offer obeisances before all, even the dogs, cows and asses falling flat upon the ground like a lord. And not be practical. If you do that, he's going to take you to the mental hospital. Yeah, but at least mentally you can do. Yes? Yes? Why? Next verse. Until one who has fully developed the ability to see me within all living beings, one must continue this worship me by this process with the activities of speech, mind and body. So this is the idea of trying to understand that God is all prevailing. You understand? That's why in your language, I think your Hindi language, Atmi hai, correct? They say. Do they say that? Why they say not body? They say what? Atma. Why? Atmi means the soul, no? Atmi also means the body. Atmi also means the mind. There's no. But generally it refers to the soul, correct? Why? Because you have to learn how to see the soul and the super soul. You understand? You say namaste, correct? When you meet each other, you say what? What do you say? What is namaste? Nothing. Huh? Because you are carrying the Lord. I am bowing down to. Is it not? Hello? You look strange. This is not your language. Namaste is not your language? Whose language? American. Huh? Hello? Yes or no? Yes. So you see, all this is designed. The whole thing is designed for you to understand that the Lord is in the heart of everyone. Like when you drop some grains on the floor. What your parents teach you. Take and put on the head, right? Yes? You don't do. No, Oriya don't do. No. Why? Because it is coming from God. Yes? So you see, the whole idea is to awaken our understanding that God is all, Krishna is all. So in this way, by seeing like this, it says, huh? Where are you going? Until one has developed the ability to really see the Lord, one should practice this thinking. You understand? That's why we don't kill unnecessarily. Why we don't kill? Because the Lord is in the heart of the soul. Yes, not the heart of the soul, but is inside the body. You follow? So this seeing has to be employed in that manner. Right? And this is actually seeing, and it's called Shastra Chaksu. Seeing through the help of the Shastra. You understand? That is how we should learn how to see. And the perfection of seeing. What is the perfection of seeing? Huh? Here you go. Madhya 20.1. 20.1. I don't think so. Yes? No. .61. 61. My dear Vaishnava, seeing a person like you is the perfection of one's eyesight. Okay? Touching your lotus feet is the perfection of the sense of touch. Tomorrow we're going to talk about touch. And glorifying your good quality is the tongue's real activity. For in the material world, it's very difficult to find a pure devotee of the Lord. You understand? Yeah? Seeing is, our devotee is what? Perfection. Understand? You can go. 11:26:34. My devotee bestowed divine eyes, whereas the sun allows only external sight. And that also when it is risen in the sky. My devotees are once real worshipable deities and real family. They are one's own self and ultimately they are none different from me. You understand this? Yeah? So the real seeing is what? Seeing the who? Sadhu. And the sadhus, whether there is sunlight or no sunlight, they are going to what? Give you the what? The realization by giving you knowledge. Yes? So seeing the devotee is more important than going out and seeing the sun. Yes? Yes or no? Why? Huh? Devotees are what?
Devotees are carrying the Lord in the heart.
Yes. Not only they are carrying the Lord in the heart, they are able to show you the Lord. Yeah? 1:19:33. Go. Yeah. Simply by remembering you, our houses become instantly sanctified. What to speak about seeing you and touching you, washing your holy feet and offering you a seat in our home. So you see the benefit of seeing and seeing a devotee. Yes? Correct? Huh? Yes? See how powerful to see a devotee. Can you 10:10:41? That we are just talking about seeing. Huh? When one is face to face with the sun, there is no longer darkness for one's eyes. Yes? Huh? Yeah? Similarly, when one is face to face with a sadhu, a devotee who is fully determined and surrender to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one will no longer be subject to material bondage. Yes? Huh? Correct? You see how powerful it is associating with devotees. Right? Similarly, Queen Kunti also prayed, who knows? By seeing you, we will no longer see the cycle of birth and death. 1-8 what? Huh? Huh? Hello? What? 1-8 what? Huh? 1-8-25. You see here? Punarbhavam darshanam. Bhavato darshanam. Yat syat apunarbhava darshanam. Okay? I wish that all those calamities would happen again and again so that we could see you again and again. For seeing you means that there is no longer see repeated birth and death. So that is the actual use of our vision. Yes? Right? Huh? So we should learn how to understand this. This thing is given to us, this vision is not to exploit and see external things. Right? And you get implicated. It's again said in 5:22, I think, Bhagavad Gita. No, 5:22, Bhagavad Gita. An intelligent person does not take part in the source of misery which are due to contact with the material senses. O son of Kunti, such pleasure have beginning and an end, so wise man does not delight in them. Huh? Go one verse before. Such a liberated person is not attracted to material sense pleasure or external objects, but in always in trance enjoying the pleasure within. In this way, the self-realized person enjoys unlimited happiness, for he concentrates on the Supreme. You see how the difference in vision. One is watching the outside, and that is people who have no spiritual vision. One who is spiritually enlightened, he is always looking within. See, of course now we are not be able to see the Lord within, but the training to understand that the Lord is sitting in our heart and everybody's heart. You follow? Correct? Huh? So this is how we should understand this thing, because real happiness is inside. Huh? But external happiness, it is not real happiness, it is temporary. You follow? This is also spoken by Prahlad Maharaj, in 7:6, I think it's 3 years. Yeah. Same thing you can see here. Prahlad Maharaj continued, my dear friends born of demonic family, the happiness perceived with reference to the sense object by contact with the body can be obtained in any form of life according to one's past activity. Such happiness is automatically obtained without endeavor, just like if we obtain distress. So this external sense gratification, contact with this, what? available everywhere. Not only for us, for animals, birds, plants, trees, correct? Yeah? Yes? But real pleasure to serve the Lord, that happiness is not the same. Understand? So we are now told that we should not run after this external pleasure. Because of course, when the sun comes up, everybody is very much excited, they are doing all their activities here and there, right? And then getting entangled. Yes? But the real thing is to understand that this is all manifested by the Lord. Then the seeing is perfect. Correct? Okay, this is covering the seeing. Now there is a big problem that our so-called society is stressing more on the seeing than on the hearing. Yes? They say you must have a living guru. Yes? So how do you answer that? The stress is given on seeing. So how you answer this question? No, you must have a person, living person. Otherwise how he is going to bless you and touch you and kiss you? How? Hello? What's your answer? Say who? You. You say. How you justify? Because Dilip Watcher. Huh? How? You have to tell me how. Why is Vani more important than Vapu? Show me some example. Prabhupada what? He went to US. He went on the boat, no? How does he relate? I don't understand. How does he relate this analogy? Yes?
So, physically present, this concept we can put this by example of one shloka from Bhagavatam, 11, 17, 27.
11,
11, 17, 27.
11, 20, 27.
11, 17, 27.
11, 17,
27.
27. Can you take Acharya Vijanayam? But that verse just says that it's not an ordinary person. No, but that is that verse is referring to him being what? Eternal. Never dies. No, but we are asking you a question of this living. They are saying that you must go and see a living person. Where? Can you take it up?
Kirtan is more important than Shravanam, there is a verse.
Huh?
Everybody wrote that. Kirtan is more important than Shravanam. Everybody wants to quote it.
Because this is in 15107.
Okay.
107.
By chanting the holy name of Krishna, once a person is released from all reactions of sinful life, one can complete 9 crore devotional service by chanting the holy name.
No, the point is this, now the seeing, now we are talking about the seeing. They are pushing this point of living guru, yes? Now how we can concretely stop this nonsense argument? Yes?
Prabhupada says, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi 135 that if there is no chance to serve the spiritual master directly, the devotee should serve him by obeying his instruction.
So, Prabhupada, you serve him by his instruction. But how? How? We want to concrete, you understand? So let's go to 298. Purport. Brahma, he heard the word tapa and he tried to see where the sound is coming, he could not find the source. Yes? Right? Then he came back to his seat and he decided to do what he heard. Yes? And he started meditating for hundreds of years. Correct? So here in the purport, you can see Lord Brahma heard the occult sound tapa, but he did not see the person who vibrated the sound. And still he accepted the instruction as beneficial for him. Therefore, he engaged himself in meditation for 1000 celestial years. 1 celestial year is equal to 6 times 30 times 12 times 1000 of years. His acceptance of the sound was due to his pure vision of the absolute nature of the Lord. And due to his correct vision, he made no distinction. No distinction between the Lord and the Lord's instruction. There is no difference between the Lord and the sound vibration coming from him, even though he is not personally present. Yes? You follow? So here the sound vibration is taken in more importance. Yes? And this is a classic example of Lord Brahma. Not that you must have a physical person to what? Disseminate the instruction. So this living guru thing is not very sound. If that is the case, if you say you need a living guru, then also you need to say that you need living God. Krishna supposedly passed away how many years ago? So why don't you also say you need a living God? Can it make any sense? Having a living God, like Buddha. Nepal they have living what? Yes? This is not, you follow? So this is the argument you must always refer to when you speak about living, right? You follow?
The instruction and sound vibration is same or
Yeah?
instruction and sound vibration is different or like
It's the same. There is no difference between the sound vibration. Like someone was saying, one guru from Bhuvaneshwara, you cannot receive this thing from the tape. You must get it from the sound from the lips of a pure devotee. So how you argue with that? That means all Prabhupada tape recordings that you translated bogus. Huh? No, that is recorded and reading, but this person is saying, Prabhupada speaking, for example, those who take second initiation, Prabhupada is giving by tape, and they say this tape is bogus. Because you must hear from a living person. Huh? But here, just now we read, there's no difference between the sound vibration and the person. So you see how they are all trying to manipulate because they want to substantiate their living. Because when you have a living person, then they have more control. You follow? Yeah, you Orisa? Huh? Yeah? Correct? Now he supposedly passed away and the disciples are hearing his... So, how does it work now? You understand? This is cheating. This is what? So we should learn how to not see so much, but to... That's why our whole thing is called what? Shruti. It's called what? Shruti is what for? Hearing. Yes, the seeing is not so much stress. Because you can see and you can make mistake. Yes? Seeing the size, just now says the sun can give you vision for what? External objects. That also when you come up on the sky. But devotees, they can give you instructions without the sun. And they are more important. Right? Sadhus are to be heard. Sadhus are not to be what? See. Correct? So Krishna says you go and you what? Hear. You what? Tad vidhi parnipatena pariprasna sevaya upadekshyanti te jnanina tattvadarshina. Yes? You go to this tattvadarshi and what? To hear. Yes? Evam parampara proktam imam rajishuha vidu. They what? Heard. Does he say they see? Understand? So the hearing is more stressed. Correct? And Prabhupada's words, even today, by hearing, people's life what? Change. That means the hearing is potent. Correct? Yes? And Guru, as he showed that verse, 11, 17, 27, Guru never dies. He is eternally present. And Prabhupada said, I will leave by my books. Yes? Correct? So this hearing more important than the seeing. Of course, seeing means what? The purification of seeing is to see a devotee. Not to see what? Material thing. That's not the idea. Correct? And hearing means hearing what? The scripture. Like the karmis, they got very many material things to hear. What is that verse? Sotra vidini rajendra nirnam santi sahastuha apasyanti atmatattvam graha sugraha medinam. There's so many things to hear. Millions of things to hear. What is that? Contaminated thing. Yes? And therefore hearing this thing cannot qualify you to see apasyantam atmatattvam. You cannot see what? The spiritual subjects. You cannot hear them because you are contaminated senses. Can you read? What is going on? Yes? Are you following? Are you following? This hearing. You may be soundly asleep. Prabhupada gives this example many times. Correct? And someone is coming to hurt you You cannot see him. Yes. But if your friend is, hey, wake up, wake up. That is what? Sound. Yes. The sound vibration is what? More potent. And you wake up from your slumber. Hey, what happened? You will avert yourself from such calamities. Is it not? Yes. So the seeing is not very relevant. Correct? The hearing is very important. You understand? That's why for a dying person, the last sense to go, the first one to go is the what? The eyes. The last to go is the what? That's why if a person is dying, you chant. You'll hear. But seeing, huh? The person who are materially engrossed, being blind to the knowledge of ultimate truth, have many subject matters for hearing in human society. Oh, Emperor. So this is the product of what? Material hearing. And what is material hearing? Eating, sleeping, mating, different. That's all. There's nothing else. Right? And yesterday we discussed this hearing, this frog what? Frog croaking. Yesterday there was? Don't remember. Huh? What number? Huh? What is this frog croaking? Ears of a what? Snake and the croaking of the frog. 2, 3, huh? 2, 3, 19, 20, 2, 3, 20. See? So this is what if you keep your hearing in the material nonsense, this is what it is compared to. One who has not listened to the messages about the prowess and marvelous act of the personality of Godhead and has not sung or chanted loudly the worthy songs about the Lord is to be considered possessing ear holes like the holes of snake and a tongue like the tongue of a frog. You see, two senses. You follow? So therefore hearing means to hear the transcendental sound vibration. And how to hear? How to hear this? How to get this interest to hear? Huh? What? Association with whom? Yes. Go. 3, 7, 20. This is quoted by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this verse. Persons whose austerity is meager can hardly obtain the service of pure devotees progressing in the path of the kingdom of Godhead, the Vaikuntha. Pure devotees engage 100% in glorifying the Supreme Lord, who is the Lord of the demigods and the control of all living entities. This is the business of the Shastra. Always what? Huh? Machita madgata prana bodayantas parasparam. Huh? This verse. You know this verse? You don't know? Come on, this is a very important verse in the Gita. Yes? So this is the business of the devotees, they are always glorifying. Huh? Bodhayantas parasparam, the thoughts of my devotee dwell in me, their lives are fully devoted to my service and they derive great satisfaction and bliss for always enlightening one another and conversing about me. So this is what devotees are always what? Doing. Yes? Huh? But they are not interested in hearing material. Right, go back to the previous verse. What is the previous verse? Huh?
Hum Sarvasya.
No, no, no.
Next verse.
No, yes, just now I said that verse before this verse, Machita. You go upstairs, yeah, back. Go back again. This verse, you see? So the sadhus, you associate with them, and if you serve them, what you get? Can you go to 1, 2, 15? No, 1 verse 16. Yeah. So you see here, Susriyo Sridanasya Vasudeve Kata Ruchi. To get this Vasudeva, Kata means what? What is Kata? Huh? Talks about what? Ruchi means what? Interest. How does he get this? Can you go? One or twice born sages, by serving those devotees who are completely free from all vice, great service is done. By such service one gains an affinity for hearing the messages of. So to get this taste for hearing, you must serve the devotees, sadhu. You understand? What kind of sadhu? Sadhu who are free from all vices. That means what? A pure devotee. Correct? Then you will get this taste for hearing. And what happens if you get this taste for hearing? Next verse. Shanvata swakata Krishna punya shravana kirtanam Hridyantasto ya abhadrani vidinoti shruhat satam. Sri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the Paramatma Super Soul in everyone's heart and the benefactor of the truthful devotee, cleanses desire for material enjoyment from the heart of the devotee who has developed the urge to hear his messages, which are themselves virtuous when properly heard and chanted. You understand? So when you develop this urge, when you use your ears to hear, by serving the devotees, you develop the urge to hear. And when you hear, then your heart gets purified. See how important it is to hear. Yes? Are you understanding? So therefore we should employ our ears for Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu. We cannot do this Shravan and Kirtan for what? Durga and Ganesh and what? Cannot. Why cannot? Today Durga Puja, Prabhu, can go, bro. Why cannot? Yeah? What? 11, 3, 27, 29. Yeah, 28, yeah. So you see here, can you go to the verse? One should hear, glorify, meditate upon the wonderful transcendental activities of the Lord. One should specifically become absorbed in the appearance, activities, qualities, and the holy names of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Thus inspired, one should perform all of one's daily activities and offering to the Lord. One should perform sacrifice, charity, penance exclusively to the Lord's satisfaction. Similarly, one should chant only those mantras which glorify the Supreme Personality of. One should chant what? Mantras what? Only what? We cannot chant all these other mantras. Yes? and all of one's religious activities should be performed as an offering to the Lord, because it will go on this whole verse. But the point is this, that you cannot chant any other. Not possible. You follow? Yeah? So this is how we should employ our hearing. Our hearing should be used for hearing the glories of the, and we should repeat what we heard from our spiritual master. Why? Can you go 4, 24, 32? 24, 32. The great sage Maitreya continued, out of causeless mercy, the exalted personality, Lord Shiva, a great devotee of Lord Narayan, continued to speak the king's son who was standing with folded hands. Purport. Lord Shiva voluntarily came to bless the sons of the king as well as do something beneficial for them. He personally chanted the mantra so that the mantra would be more powerful, and he advised that the mantra, you're going so way I cannot follow. That the mantra should be more, you have to go up again. He personally chanted the mantra so that the mantra would be more powerful, and he advised that the mantra should be chanted by the king's son Rajaputra. When a mantra is chanted by a great devotee, the mantra becomes more powerful. Although the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is powerful in itself, a disciple upon initiation receives the mantra from his spiritual master. For when the mantra is chanted by the spiritual master, it becomes more powerful. Lord Shiva advised the sons of the king to hear him attentively, for inattentive hearing is offensive. You understand this? That's why you have to hear from the, why you play the tape in the morning, you put this thing for what? For fun. Nice music, all falling asleep, is it? Hello? To hear the vibration from the spiritual master. Huh?
They don't do this.
Yeah, we are not many temples.
They say that this cannot hear this disturbance.
Okay, see, this is the disturbance. To hear the vibration of the spiritual master is a disturbance. Hello? He says you should hear. Correct? Then the mantra becomes what? Powerful. Yes? Yes or no? So you understand now how to hear. Yes, we must hear. How to hear we also should know. Correct? Then it is successful. If we don't hear properly, then we become inattentive. And inattentive means not hearing. That means the mind is taken over. Correct? When you're chanting, the lips are moving, but the mind is not hearing, it is going somewhere else. So how to solve this problem? How to solve this inattentive problem? How to solve? Don't chant. Stop. How to solve this problem of inattentiveness? What? Take out the mind, wash it and put back. How? How to solve this problem of inattentiveness? No idea. No clue. 6:3:24. Purport. Go down. Down. Go down. Go down. Down some more. Go down, go down, go down. Down some more. Okay, here. No. Some more down. Alright, no, some more down. Go down some more. Go down some more. Until you come to a verse. Down. Go down some more. Okay, here. Padma Puranam Nama Aparada Yuktanam Namami Eva Haranti Agam Avishranti Prayuktani Tani Eva Artha Karanicha. Even if in the beginning one chant the Hare Krishna with offences, one will become free from such offence by chanting again and again. Papaschaya bhavati smarantam tam ahanisam. One becomes free from all sinful reaction if one chants day and night, following the recommendation of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So the process of how to combat this inattentiveness is to keep chanting again and again. You understand? This is how you overcome this problem of. And not that everybody can chant attentively, especially in the beginning stage. It's very difficult. Your mind is what? Like a yo-yo, going here, going there, going everywhere. Is it not? So the process is to keep on chanting. You follow? Understand? This is the process. So, is it clear? Not clear. Let's go to one more verse before I go. Madhya 15. Two 6:1, I think. All right, go purport. Go down. Okay, in the conversation between Markandeya and Bhagirath, it is said, my dear king, one who derides an exalted devotee loses the result of his pious activities, opulence, his reputation, his son. Vaishnavas are all great souls. Whoever blasphemes them falls down to the hell known as Maharaurava, accompanied by his forefathers. Whoever kills or blasphemes a Vaishnava, whoever is envious of a Vaishnava or angry with him, or whoever does not offer him obeisances or feel joy upon seeing him, certainly falls into a hellish condition. That means if you see a Vaishnava and you are not happy seeing him, it's considered as what? Are you following? Huh? So seeing, also we have to be joyful. Right? And you try to avoid, it's not good also. Correct? Yes? That's there. What? If you don't feel joyful, it's an offense. Huh?
Not is here, not feel joy.
Correct? Yeah? You see a devotee, you must go, oh Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Arey, no, I don't want to see this guy, you know. Of course, Vaishnava means who? A devotee who in proper standing. In proper? Not any, yes? Correct? So, okay, I think it's taking time now. So much to say on the seeing. Is it clear? Seeing and I covered two subjects, right? You understand? You have questions? What? Yes. I cannot hear because I got a problem with my ears. You know.
They're not speaking loud. Speak loud.
You don't say I cannot hear. I see I'm old, you know.
So like we every time hear lectures and everything like Prabhu's lectures and our senior devotees lectures, but how to hear it attentively so that we can apply it in our practical life and we can change ourselves.
So you see, you should hear means you should be attentively hearing. But you are always putting in on and do something else. Correct? So you are not focusing on the subject. Yes? Right or not? So hearing must be, then how to be attentive? You must be alert. Correct? Yes, sleeping is how to hear. Yes? Understand? Or you're doing something else. Or you're driving a car or something. Correct? So we should focus. Yes? So we should practice doing that. It's not possible always, but at least try. Yes? Otherwise it's difficult. You can get distracted all the time. Correct? So therefore we should practice, no? That's why chanting, hearing takes little time, but it will come to you as you go, year by year, gradually, as you progress. It's not something that will, today you came and tomorrow you become Narada Muni. Possible. So you have to what? Practice. Hearing. And then one day you are just hearing the Lord only. Your mind is not going anywhere. It takes time. Yes? Isn't it?
And also while reading books, like as I'm moving forward, like I have completed some books and as I'm moving forward, I'm just forgetting everything behind. Should I again repeat that those things I have?
Doesn't matter, you just carry on reading. You understand? You just carry on reading. This verse 7:14, 3 and 4, I think. Go down to the. Go down. Down. Next paragraph. Okay. Second paragraph, alright. Another specific description here is Shravan Bhagavata Abhikshanam Avatara Katamritam. It is not that because one has finished Bhagavad Gita, he should not hear it again. The word Abhikshanam is very important. He should hear again and again. There's no question of stopping. Even if one has read this topic many times, you should go on reading again and again, because Bhagavad Gita, the words of spoken by Krishna and spoken by Krishna's devotee about Krishna are amritam, nectar. The more one drinks this amritam, the more he advances in his eternal life. Is it clear? Yeah? Some people say, I read already and I don't want to read again, I know. Yes? Anyone probably saying it? Read again and again. Yes?
But in case of Bhagavatam, it is
Yeah?
last number of chapters of it. Bhagavatam.
Uh,
So
you can't remember them in one go, you know. You have to read it again and again and again. And then you see, sometimes you may read and you get realization, sometimes you may hear and get realization. Understand? This is something that strikes you, oh, I have to remember this. Yes? Correct? Like now, I am giving you so many verses. Yes? And you may not remember all, but one or two, this I remember. Yes? Correct? Huh? And then application. Remembering is one thing. How to use it is another thing. Correct? When you're preaching to somebody, you want to say, hey, where is that verse? What? I forgot. What is that verse? Yes? Yes? So, by practice. Correct? Understand? Not that overnight you become a pandit, no? Right? Yeah, you can be Jawaharlal Nehru Pandit. Who don't know nothing. That kind of Pandit you can. But real Pandit is what? That you need blessing of who? Guru and Krishna. Yes? So it takes time, reading again and again and again. If you read one time, it's possible. You read one time, you forget what you read first, canto, forget. Yes? By the time you finish the 12 canto to finish, it will take you a few many years. Yes? Right? So you hear, and then like now you're hearing, so we are taking here and there and everywhere. So you make note, at least in this way it's like a crash course. Correct? Hey, this canto, that canto, this canto. Yes? Yes. So we have done the hard work and giving to you. Correct? And you take notes. This one, this. Yes? Is it not? For you to go and read and find out, it's going to be easy? Huh? So you have to hear, then that's it, realization comes. Understand? That's association. Association means what? Hearing. Oh. Correct? Yes, today is my third day here, right? Yeah? How many slokas you learned? How many slokas you heard and you forgot? 35 slokas. 25. Lucky, usually it's 50. Yeah? So to remember 50 verses, that is where? From Bhagavad Gita to Bhagavatam to what? All on some subject. Yesterday was different subject, today is subject. So you have to know. Yes? Correct? This is the better use of your, rather than going to this crazy school and learning all the rubbish. Yeah? Yes, we are brainwashing you, cleaning your brain. Yeah, you need this. You see, this thing, you will remember this for the rest of your, understand? So whenever you have any situation, collect. That is here. Oh, this Shastra says like this. Yes? Correct? Not that we only remember, like now I am giving the class. I only in class I remember. And when I go there, that room is sitting in the, I don't remember anything. This is work like that. All the time you are what? Remembering. Someone says something, this is also there, this is also here. Yes? That should be the system. Always Prabhupada said what? Quoting the, unless you know Shastra how to quote. Yes? So we have to read. Constant reading. And you practice learning, like now you take note, right? You go back and then you learn, oh, this, and then application, correct? Yeah? So that is the only way, otherwise how? For you to go read the book, it's going to take a long time. Yeah? And that only one time. How many times? Yeah? Many times. Alright, so I'm not going to discourage you, but I think I have to start somewhere. That's why Prabhupada said you have to read over and over and over again. Yes? Alright, anything else?
I have one question. It's not related to this topic particularly. The question is like, for example, as we read Shastra more and more again and again, so we remember a lot of Sundar and then we become both important and important places. And other, we know Shastra. But when like pure devotees like Gopal, Acharyas, think they are able to expand the Shastras. For example, like Prabhu gave one class in Vrindavan about nectar of devotion. 1 month continuously about the same topic. And with the famous stories that Sundar Maharaj gave one class in 3 months, one class in the Shloka Bhagavatam. So how like they are able to expand the Shastric shlokas into so much many ways? Like how from one meaning, because Sanskrit usually has 16 meanings, synonyms.
Because Krishna is sitting in their heart and giving the intelligence. They are not ordinary personalities. They are, just like Prabhupada said when he was writing the purport, he says Krishna was sitting there and dictating and I wrote down. You understand? So, Krishna is what? Giving them, as Krishna said, Tesham Satata Yuktanam Bhajantam Pratipurvatam. I give the Dadani Buddhi Yoga so that you can come to me. So Acharyas, they are with Krishna and they are, you know what I mean? Krishna is telling them. You follow? It's not some ordinary thing, that's why when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was telling Rupa Goswami, he was saying that I am giving you the summary, but Krishna is in your heart, he will reveal everything to you. You can see the verse is there in the CC. Huh? You will go and see Sanatana and Rupa Goswami. Right? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying Krishna is in the heart and he will reveal this to you. Right? That means he is a pure devotee and Krishna will start. Correct? If you are not pure, how you will get this thing? That's why we have to go and hear from the realized souls. We are speaking on the same book. What? Bhagavad Gita? Bhagavatam and Gita. And any question you ask, we are showing you the relevant. Yes? Correct? How is it possible? Because you have to understand. Yes? Sometimes this verse is used for another purpose, sometimes it's another purpose. That's realization. Yes? That's why we are asked to go to a realized soul. And they are acharyas. They are what? How much they are talking to Krishna? Yes? That's why we worship our spiritual master. One subject they can speak in many ways and they don't speculate. Correct? That is the difference. That's why we have to serve such a devotee. Then, just now I showed the verse, you get attraction for. So many people are writing books. Why only Prabhupada books is making devotees? You go to Vrindavan and all this month they are selling Prabhupada books. Why? They know Prabhupada books will make devotees. Yes? Correct? You understand? That's why it says, Avaishnavam Mukar Girnam. You know that verse? Huh? One should hear from the lips of a devotee. One should not hear anything from a non-devotee. Sarpochitam yata paya. Milk touched by the lips of a serpent creates poisonous effect. You follow? Right? So the whole thing of hearing is to hear from the authorities. They cannot just say, oh, I'm just going for some katha, Prabhu. Anybody talk about Krishna, I will sit down and listen. Can? Cannot. You follow? So we have to hear from Acharya, Parampara, authorities. Then the hearing is perfect. Otherwise, you hear something else, which is compared to drinking milk touched by the mouth of a poison. Huh? You take off. You put function, hey. Okay, never mind. You go and look at that verse, huh? What is that?
Srila Sanatana Goswami has written in his Nadiya Pradasa, Avaishnava Mukar Girna, Udam Hari Kathantam, Sravantam Naiva Kartavyam, Sarvuchistam Yathatara. One should not hear anything about Krishna or non-Vaishnava being touched by the lips of the servant as poison is dead. Similarly, it talks about Krishna given by non-Vaishnava are also poisonous.
Yes? What is the Sanskrit beginning line?
Avaishnava Mukar Girna.
Avaishnava Mukor Girnam. Right? This Sanskrit? Yes? So we have to be careful. Correct? Alright, anything else? You want to add anything? Is it okay? Clear?
What is the importance of chanting the fixed number of rounds? Because Sadhu Samashtakam is also written that Sankhya Purvaka Namaka Anyaturi. And also in Chaitanya Charitamrita, 11.24, Prabhupada writes in purport that one must vow to chant a fixed number of rounds. So what is the importance of chanting a fixed number of rounds?
I cannot understand him.
What is the importance of chanting a fixed number of rounds?
What is the important chanting fixed number of rounds? Okay. Prabhupada, whenever this question was asked, Prabhupada would say that the Goswamis also chanted fixed amount. Sankhya Purva Kanama Ghana Natabir. Counting fixed amount of rounds. Why you have to do that? Because unless you are regulated, it's very difficult to focus. You understand? Like now, if you don't have 16 rounds, you say do anything you like, most of the time you won't do. Yes? So therefore there is regulation. You must do this order. Correct? That's why that not only the Goswami, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also chanted every day. He was chanting with his fingers. You know? So, Brahma has got beads in the hand. Lord Shiva has got beads in the hand. Yes? What are they doing with the beads? Counting what? Somebody, how many bhaktas coming to me? What they counting? Huh? Chanting. Yes. So chanting means counting. Counting means what? Specific amount of time. So counting is important. Some people say, no, I don't count, I always chant. Huh? How to chant like that? Can trust the mind? That's why there's regulation. Hey, you must do. You understand? Yeah? Fixed amount of round. Must. Cannot say I will do how much I like. Then the mind will not like it. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu say in the first verse, what? Second verse? Nam Nam Akariba Udani Jajarva Sakti. Although your name is so powerful, but I have no attraction for them. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, God, no? He's saying, what he's saying? Because he knows that he will what? Space out. Yes? Chaitanya. Wow, why Prabhupada makes 16 rounds? I'll join Gaudiya, only 4 rounds. I came to the wrong ashram. Yeah? Yes? Huh? You went to Gaudiya, they're chanting? You went. You were chanting? Huh? You never see. Huh?
We went to Puri and there was Gaudiya, the birthplace of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. So there Guru Maharaj, they say that Maharaj is managing the hotel of that Gaudiya. He's not standing and all this. That's nothing
The moment you create offenses, then the chanting will go. That's the first thing. You understand? No, we should be careful. And if you are, if the Krishna says, Sadhu, yesterday we showed the verse, Mahatma means what? Huh? Satata Kirtayanto. Correct? The symptom of what? If you are not chanting, then what kind of a Mahatma you are? Yes? Away at the town. How many rounds we are chanting. So we know our progress. In that way we can control our mind. Yes? Otherwise how we will chant? You know, no, we will do anything we like. Given the chance, we will not chant 16 rounds. Yes? Everybody is tired. Who is not tired? Coming to eating, we are not tired. Yes? Correct? But when to chanting time, tired. Huh? Tired, Prabhu, tired. Okay, clear? Kerala, clear? Manasalaya, Malayalam. Because you are given the beats by the spiritual master. Did the spiritual master give you the counter? Huh? Did he give you one counter? Did he? He gave you one? Yes. Why he gave you the mala? Because he invested his energy on the... Yes. So when you get the mala, for those who got initiated, what was the difference between you chanting before and after the initiation? Any difference? Yeah? Yeah? Is there difference? Huh? I never saw Prabhupada use counter. Yeah, I saw this Jaya Pataka. Counter.
Just now you saw on verse 4:24, 32. You saw on verse that Shiva chanted and gave it to the Lord.
no, he chanted the mantra and they heard him. They heard him. You understand? Then he told them, when I'm chanting, you hear attentively. You follow? This is where the purport is. So the mantra is heard from the spiritual master. Then it has become very powerful. You understand? That's why Prabhupada, he chants and then he gives you the mantra, correct? And then he also chants and you're hearing the tape, yes? So it becomes very potent. Eh? So that's the system, you know. Everything we are doing is from parampara. It's Prabhupada. Not that we speculate. What? Some people chant Haribol. They don't chant Hare Krishna. Some people chant what? Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. What? No, Radha Krishna, go something. Nitai go. Nitai go Radhe Sham. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Huh? So these things all, Prabhupada said, these are all not. We chant what given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Understand? Especially India here, you go all these holy places, so many things you will see. Correct? Every guy will have his own explanation. Huh? Dangerous. Correct? Some guys say, no need to chant, we have bhajan every day, no need problem. Huh? Correct? So we better follow our sect. Yes? Careful. Understand? Otherwise, there's so many things are there, India, especially these Babas in Vrindavan. Correct? Be careful. Alright, I think it's getting time. We'll talk more if you want. Huh? Thank you very much. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam Ji, Srila Prabhupada Ji, Old Premanand Ji.